Segment time. Segment time. Now I'm just mad. And I'm mad not on this person's behalf. Because, for lack of a better term, I'm going to bring up a very sore spot. I have tried to reach out to Frogan multiple times, but because I don't have enough clout, I'm not good enough to ever get a response. But like other people who get in the circles around you, all of a sudden you best friends with them, whatever. Cool, whatever. Yeah, we all know each other. Yeah, whatever. Clout Sharky. We can talk about that much later. I want to talk to you about this shit that I'm seeing. People are covering Twitch drama. Twitch draws pro-Palestinian influences as rival sites back off politics, but here on the top, why does she live in America then? Internet blast Twitch streamer Frogan for hoping U.S. soldiers get PTSD. What did Frogan say about the U.S. military? This girl is a terrorist. Aiden Ross goes off at Twitch streamer Frogan for controversial comments on the U.S. military. And this is gonna be short. I don't even gotta run this shit long. Can I get the other screen? Thank you. I don't even gotta run this shit long. Play the background. Where the background at? There we go. Look. We're gonna approach this from a very rational place. Because what I'm seeing around me, and for once, let's start here and end up at the point so I can make it a little longer, so that way you have plenty of time to hit the like button, the subscribe, and the bell to stay notified. Also, leave a comment below, because it helps the algorithm. And, like, these shits is popping. I'm putting mad work into these. Like, let's get this shit rolling. 200 views easy. Thank y'all. Y'all be giving me more than 100 views per video now. I'll be fucking with that. I appreciate that. When I was a kid... Back in my day, I talk about this story in 3rd grade that really shaped my adolescent years. Some kid in school started crying because she was getting bullied. And a lot of the other kids around me all started pointing towards me as though I was the source of the bullying. And like they had to include me. And I said out loud, straight up, I wasn't even there. Like, I dead wasn't even there that day. I don't know what's going on. And that 3rd grade teacher turned to me and said, so you're calling all of them liars? It was at that point that I realized, no, I can't condemn an entire group like that. That's fucked up. That's not what you do. You don't call a whole group of people liars. That's a permanent thing. No, now I'm older and I realize, nah, y'all not liars, but y'all lying about this very specific thing, and it might lead to a certain set of traits that make me believe you a liar. We're about to have this overblown, manufactured, we've got to get rid of a streamer because she doesn't like America, yet lives here type beat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is known as civil unrest. You ushered this in. Anybody talking about the situation right now is doing it for clout, including me. I could make a grander point about it, but I done already made 6 videos on this. And y'all getting another part of you peaked in high school. I can't echo this enough. This is weird. This right here is weird. This is weird. All of y'all remember when we were on the Walsh train because he was calling the Republicans weird? Now y'all are just weird. You're being weird. Nobody talks to other people. Nobody talks about other people like this in the same room. I don't know what made everyone's egos go nuts, whether y'all whether Mercury is in Gatorade, but y'all acting real weird. And for some reason, none of y'all want to like pretend that this isn't weird. You want to act like you don't. For some reason, y'all don't even want to pretend that this is weird. You want to act like it isn't weird, and it's all legitimate criticism that needs to be addressed in 40 to 50 minute dissections. I'm watching your streams. Your little boosts in numbers. What are you talking about that can spend this long? One person got their feelings hurt. Feels like they can't get revenge because we don't go outside. I'm not seeing you on the playground. So I'm just going to use my platform to complain about it. That's my soapbox. I can do whatever I want on my stream. The ironic becomes the unironic very, very fucking fast. What do you want from me? I've given you solution after solution. But this is what happens when all y'all do is talk. You run out of shit to say. Oh, I covered this. You sat and like spoke on personal experiences tied to a YouTube video. Stop it. Stop it. You entered a void. You entered the juxtaposition of being around people. Some of y'all niggas not gonna like each other. Fuck off then. Try that. Have you tried that lately? Have you tried getting laid? Have you tried courting someone that you like? Oh, this person's got a boyfriend. This person's got a husband. Spend more time with them then. Yo, like, y'all are weird. Oh, like, whenever it seems like the people who create in this world, if they don't have a medium to put it into and it's just them, y'all niggas just turn weird instantly. Y'all niggas, I gotta sit here and listen to these people go over and over the same dumbass points, the same dumbass frames of reference. You're not gonna reach no solution because everything turns into a fucking debate. I live for the debate. Oh, the debate. I win the points. The world doesn't change. Y'all don't want to change no status quo. Y'all don't want to try nothing new. Make a short film. I'm learning how to make TikToks. All right, we move then. I need niggas who can make films. Where the filmmakers at? Where the short films every 2 months? Where the skits? They don't talk about politics. Why not? Why not? Oh, because they don't know a lot about it. Why not? Why not? If they were just regular people, should they care about politics? You ascribe that to them. I don't. Normal people in the street don't. I see Caleb City walking down a Brooklyn street. My first thought after, obviously, yo, what the fuck? It's not going to be, well, what are your thoughts on Israel and Palestine? But, like, would I approach you and hug you the same way if at some point or another you were like, bro, I love Israel after all of this? Differing political opinions. Ethan Klein is a suck off. His wife won't fuck him no more. So he's spending all his time on this. Really think about it, bro. Niggas with millions of dollars want to pick fights. Niggas with millions of dollars can't cut a promo but want to pick a fight. You can't sell a fight. You can't even sell a fight. We out here selling out Radio City Music Hall. You out here can't even get 10 people in the room unless you being pissy about somebody else. Focus on yourself. Look inward. Realize how ugly that looks. If you were to walk into a group of your friends and start talking about some random bitch online. Dude, are you okay? I think you need to go home. Classic fucking quote. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Like, what are we discussing anymore? What's the vibe we working off of now? I feel like I spend time expounding on things to make sure everybody's clear. There is a thought process behind this. I don't want to just tell you the conclusion and then you say, well, can you provide me a source or link? Because then it's going to be like, well, then you're just going to dissect everything I pick. What? Because normal people don't talk like that. I sit here straight to your face and tell you, I think everybody who participates in this behavior and has nothing to show for it other than their reaction videos are a bunch of real life pussies. Like, actually not, like, at least Kai Cenat would pull up. I feel like Dre Dennis would pull up. A lot of people have said some fucked up shit in recent times, but I feel like at least they know what it's like to get, oh, you gotta pull up for that. Yeah, the squad gonna come after you. You gotta pull up. Like, at least some etiquette towards, we're not gonna, if we step out of bounds, somebody will pull us back and be like, nah, you gotta take the L on that. None of y'all got those people in your camps, but you made all these millions of dollars. Hell yeah, I'm spiteful. Because all you have to sell me is your personality, and it fucking sucks. You turn everyone and everybody into bitter suck-ups to you because they don't want to get on your bad side because they can react to your chat immediately. Oh, defend yourself. I'm watching Hassan put random chatters, random niggas on stream. Let's have a conversation, bro. Defend yourself. That's what it takes to get clout. That motherfucker gonna get at least 10,000 views. He posts a video like that. Even if he's ass at it. You giving niggas like that a shout, your brain don't even comprehend trying to pull from the depths because nobody do that. Nobody do that. I'm gonna fix my wire. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna fix my wire. I'm gonna fix my wire. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix my wire. I feel like y'all just exist in this penitentiary of I'm not allowed to be an actual decent human being. You parade around this idea because you stand for good things and you talk about the tough stuff, but like, that's not your brand. That's not your consistency. You switch, swap, and flip moods depending on who, what, when, and where the numbers at. You're all pussy. Like, you're just, like, there is no debate here. There is no hear it from their side. You all made this place this. I miss the old internet. Nigga, you still the same you. Sitting here shitting on Gen Z for all the dances and weird slang, as if we ain't just come out the PSP era. You survived 2 recessions in your time. 2 major, world-crippling recessions. Imagine me sitting up here and telling you, yeah, what the young kids are doing now, that's pretty cringe. We ain't hand that world over to them. Who did? Wasn't the 40-year-olds who couldn't use a keyboard. Who did? Oh, bro, Fortnite's so difficult now. Every kid's a sweat. No, you're older now, and like, you raised the floor of the ceiling with all these trick shots and everything that everybody was doing. Now it's commonplace. Welcome to bye-bye. Extrapolate further. If you not giving me nothing and you selling me a personality that could flip on me just because you don't, like, you think everything is bad faith, okay then, I think you should be taken off your platform. I think you should be knocked down your high horse. Hand that platform over to somebody who could get something done in a week and dip for 2 months. And everybody fuck with that. But you want to do this 9 to 5 every day, set a standard, stream 7 days a week, become absolutely insinuated, have your little moments where you realize you're actually too old for the young crowd. And then all those opportunities get burnt up one by one, and then a status quo is set, and then that status quo starts burning, and it gets boring and boring and boring until some major event happens, and then since we haven't done any exploration into ourselves, we come right back to you for the results. You really think people give a shit about Frogan right now? This is a non sequitur. People covering this is manufactured hate. No, this is not manufactured hate. This is standard appropriation. You expected to attack a Nazi. I'm calling Ethan a Nazi for this one. You expected to attack while you were being hawked by somebody that you poked. Because they've always been poking you. Nobody's saying it's fair. Nobody's saying it's right. But on a real world situation, that shit should have been squashed instantly. If you hawking over my stream, you could take anything I could say out of context. With enough skill and verbatim, like, repetitions, you could probably create AI and make a fake clip. If you know shit's going down, just watch yourself. You're not going to be wild and reckless with your mouth in the street after some nigga just tagged you on IG saying, next time I see you on Kingsland, be clapping your shit. You're not walking down to Kingsland talking about this my block. You know the ops is out. That's your time to get vulnerable, so they can't use that. But you don't even have that social skill locked in. None of you do. None of you do. None of you are that good at sociability to realize that you're creating this world spin for yourself. Because as long as it keeps your pockets full and your family happy, you're doing it because you want it. beautiful way to end this. I think you all pussy. Bitch ass culeros, man.